Welcome to our tutorial on creating a deployment project, or what's commonly known as a setup file. In our previous tutorial, we created an executable file, .exe. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a setup file. First, let me say a few words about the project and the solution. In the Solution Explorer window, we see Solution Windows Application 1 and Project Windows Application 1. What's different between these two? A project is the entity which contains the files that we're working on. The solution, on the other hand, can hold more than one project. Currently, as you see here, we've only got one project in our solution. You basically can see these projects listed inside the solution. The solution is a bigger entity of which a project can be a part. Now I'm going to add another project to our solution. I'm going to right-click and select Add. Another way to do this is to select File, New, Project, and under Other Project Types, let's select Setup and Deployment. I'm going to select Setup Project. Here under Solution, we've got two options: Create New Solution or Add to the existing solution. Click OK. Now we've got two projects in our solution, as you can see here. One is the application that we're working on, and the second project is the setup application that we just created, or the deployment project. Now let's select Release. In this tutorial, I won't make any modifications to the setup program I created. I'm going to simply build it. Build, Setup 1. And we see here everything was fine. 0 failed, 0 skipped. Here is the location of our setup file. Setup 1. Again, we've got debug and release folders. Here is our setup application. Let's double-click it to launch. Next, set the installation folder. Next. And presto, our setup is complete. Let's click Close. If I run the program again, I get the option to repair the setup or remove it. The installation is not yet complete. Am I sure I want to exit? Yes, and close. Of course, this is just a simple example of a deployment project or a setup file. If we actually were going to distribute this program to a real customer, we'd need to add more bells and whistles than what I showed you in this simple setup file. And this concludes our tutorial on creating a deployment project or setup file.